All right, Mark, a couple extra days rest after that game against Winnipeg, and that meant some days away from football. And I wonder, at this juncture of the season, how big a mental break was for you and the group?
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just get a little reset between games, right? We were able to make the most of our, couple days off. We got to Monday Morning Magic at K-Days, was a really good community event, and just a few days to kind of decompress and reset as we go into this game against BC. So I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, lots of film, I'm sure, to observe from the last meeting. Week 2 against BC was the shutout loss. Approaching that mentally, lots of motivation, I'm sure, and lots of things to correct. What did you identify, I guess, in that game that are some things that you wanted to key in on here in this week of lead up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's two very different teams from what it was, however many weeks ago that was. It's I think we've changed a lot of things. They've changed a lot of things. So to me, I'm looking at it as a clean slate. We'll go there with our plan. I'm sure they'll have something ready for us. And if we execute, we should be in good shape.
It never seems like the mood changes a whole lot in practice. I only get down here once a week, but every time I'm here, it's never too tight, it's never too loose. I wonder how much you can credit the coach or the leadership of this team for keeping a level head despite what the record is right now.
Yeah, I think it's players and coaches alike that are kind of keeping the for lack of a better word, the vibe has been good around practice. The positivity's there, the optimism's there. So it's a really good mood going into this next game here.
Lots of rainy days here this week in prep. Is it different or more difficult when you guys are in the field house here? How does that change things, if at all?
Yeah, odd weather for Edmonton, right? To have a bunch of rainy days like this. But you know what? It's great to have a facility that's indoors that we can use, that we don't have to worry about footing, don't have to worry about the elements. We can come in here and take care of business. So really, it's business as usual for us. We can kind of, whether we're downstairs on the field is kind of our preference, but when necessitated, we've got this up here for us, which is awesome.
Just to check in on the offensive line and an assessment of the performance. Brett Boyko factoring in at right tackle now. You get Andrew Garnett back healthy. We'll see if he's playing this week. But overall, just in the last several weeks, Mark, how do you think that things have gone?
Yeah, I think things are improving. Brett's come in and done a really good job at right tackle, like you said. I think the rest of us are kind of meshing and finding our groove. Now we've got Andrew starting to get healthy. So we're, looking forward to, what that might bring. And so, I think things are coming along nicely for us as a group.
Mathieu has really turned it on this year. I got to ask you about the former Elk who's leading the league in tackles right now. When you watch the film on him, what do you see that you need to seal up on that offensive line?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's having a good year. Good last couple of years. He's been playing at a high level. So, he gets off the ball really well. That's kind of his big thing. For our tackles, being able to get back there with them and match that speed. But you know what? I think we've got good players in our room, and I think if we play the way we're supposed to, we should be just fine.
All right. Good
okay.
Stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate it.